Der, die oder doch das? Der, die, das. If you feel like the German articles are an absolute nightmare and you feel completely clueless when to use which one, then this video is for you. And I have good news for you. Even though it oftentimes seems it's totally random, there are structures and patterns that you can follow, which we're going to discuss in this video. Definitely make sure to stick around till the end of this lesson because I'm also going to share my top tips on how to study the articles efficiently and effectively. If you are excited to finally understand the German articles and have it broken down in a very simple way to follow, then please give this video a thumbs up so I know that you want more videos about this topic. Also follow me on Instagram where I post daily fun and useful German phrases. I hope to see you there. And if you're new here, hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Speak Fluent German. Ich heiße Salome and this channel is all about making German fun and easy to understand. Also, make sure to subscribe. Bitte abonniere meinen Kanal. It's totally free and it really helps my channel to grow and get the message out to more German learners like you. I publish a new video every single week, so smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of it. Alright, let's dive in. Los geht's! In the German language, each noun has a grammatical gender. This point is very important because I oftentimes see German learners trying to make sense of the genders by using the biological gender. And it really doesn't get you very far. If anything, it just leads to more confusion once realizing that, for example, the table is masculine or the bottle is feminine. So it's really important to wrap your head around the concept of grammatical genders first. Yes, there are nouns in German where the grammatical gender and the biological gender match each other, like for example with professions and family members. Zum Beispiel, for example, der Vater, die Mutter, der Lehrer, die Lehrerin, der Ingenieur, die Ingenieurin. But for these nouns, the grammatical and the biological gender simply match. They're still not the same, and I'll show you later another example where it becomes crystal clear that it can't be the same. Alright, so in German there are 3 grammatical genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. An interesting fact here is also that 34% of the nouns in German are masculine, 46% are feminine, and only 20% are neuter. So when in doubt and you have no clue which article to use, there is a 46% chance that the noun is feminine. Just saying. But obviously we should try our best to learn the genders of the nouns, which is also the purpose of today's video. So next we will dive into some rules and patterns that you can apply to at least have some sort of direction when it comes to the articles. So let's start with the masculine gender, for which we use the article der. There are certain word groups that require the masculine gender, like for example daytimes. So it's der Morgen, der Mittag, der Abend, but be aware it's die Nacht. The months, der Januar, der Februar, der März. The days of the week, der Montag, der Dienstag, der Mittwoch. The weather, der Schnee, der Nebel, der Sturm, der Wind, but die Sonne und die Wolke. Drinks are oftentimes masculine as well, like for example der Kaffee, der Tee, der Saft, der Cappuccino, der Wein, but it's das Wasser, das Bier und die Milch. And then also car brands like der BMW, der Mercedes, der VW, der Audi. Or currencies like der Euro, der Franken, der Dollar, but das Pfund. Then there are also specific endings that take the masculine gender. Zum Beispiel Ismus, der Optimismus oder der Pessimismus. Or der Motor, der Doktor. Die Endung ing, der Schmetterling, der Lehrling. IG und ICH, der Honig, der Teppich. Und Öhr, der Friseur und der Ingenieur. Next up, let's take a look at the feminine nouns, which take the article die. Here you will notice that there are quite a lot more word endings because remember 46% of the nouns are feminine. But before we get to the endings, let's do the word groups first. Alright, so numbers in German are always feminine. Die 1, die 2, die 3. And fruits. Die Banane, die Traube, die Erdbeere, but der Apfel. And vegetables. Die Gurke, die Bohne, die Tomate, die Kartoffel, but der Salat. And these are the endings that require the article die. Like for example, die Ordnung oder die Rechnung. Ion, die Information, die Station. Tät, like for example, die Universität or die Kriminalität. IK, die Musik, die Politik. UR, die Natur, die Literatur. EI, die Bücherei, die Polizei. Und nouns ending with E and nouns ending with E, especially if they have two syllables. Like for example, die Straße, die Mode, die Kasse. Schaft, die Freundschaft, die Verwandtschaft. Heit und Keit, die Schönheit, die Freiheit. Ans und Ens, die Distanz und die Konferenz. AGE und ADE, die Garage und die Schublade, for example. And last but not least, the neuter nouns. As mentioned before, those are only 20%, so there aren't too many rules. Let's take a look at the word groups first. Colors, like for example, das Weiß, das Schwarz, das Blau. Materials and substances, like for example, das Öl, das Gas, das Gold, das Silber. Fractional numbers, das Viertel, das Drittel. And also verbs or adjectives that act as nouns. When verbs act as nouns in German, they are equivalent to the English ing form. So we don't have that in German. So we would just make the verb or the adjective a noun by capitalizing the first letter. Maybe you have realized by now that all nouns in German are always written with a capital first letter. And then we would simply add the article das. Zum Beispiel das Schlafen, das Wandern, das Lernen. And for adjectives, das Schöne, das Gute, like in alles Gute. Verbs from the English language are also mostly neuter, like for example, das Training, das Fotoshooting, das Piercing. And for noun endings, there are the endings chen and lein, which is an ending to make things sound cuter. Like for example, das Mädchen. This is the perfect example to show that the grammatical gender and the biological gender aren't necessarily the same. So das Mädchen means the girl and is a neuter noun because of its ending chen, right? So here the biological and the grammatical gender aren't really the same, even though we're talking about a person. Andere Beispiele for the ending chen. Das Brötchen, das Häuschen. Die Endung ma, das Thema, das Klima. But die Firma. Ment, das Dokument, das Argument. But der Moment. Das Studium, das Datum. Tum, das Eigentum, das Heiligtum. But it's der Reichtum und der Irrtum. Alright, so now that we know all the patterns, you might be wondering, okay, great, but what about the nouns that don't fall in those categories? How do I tackle those? Well, generally, I recommend to always learn the nouns with their articles. See them as inseparable, and if you're not sure about the article of a noun, look them up. Don't be lazy on this one because it really is going to make your life so much easier in the long run. Next tip that I have for you is using different colored post-its and writing words on those post-its according to their gender. So for example, you can write masculine nouns on blue post-its, feminine nouns on red ones, and neuter nouns on the green ones, or whatever color you prefer. And if you're someone like me who loves making vocabulary lists, you can also go ahead and highlight the words using different colors. And if you want more tips on how to generally study vocabulary more efficiently and effectively, then definitely check out this video right here where I share my top techniques. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my weekly lessons. And if you want to learn more from me, then definitely go ahead and check out my free lesson in the description box below. We go through more grammar topics like this, but don't worry, it's fun and easy to follow. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and until next week. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis nächste Woche. Tschüss!